Yeah. Back once again, Trey with another Fish Out of Water request reaction. Peace.
Put a cross on Jesus' back. They made him crawl till his knees was black. They put a cross on Jesus' back. They made him crawl till his knees was black.
How many people endure that judgment? The steeple is meant to usher the presence of higher power, but the reverend desire showers with 7 virgins and hours of heaven. Lustful pleasures, a couple C-cups in the essence, enough to keep blood rushing. I fuck with a heavy, I might jump in the belly, I might summon the fringe just so we all function like Eddie. I treat it like an animal, plus the cameras on steady. Do my damage and then go scramble, leave panties like levies. They gon' judge me no matter what I do, so I keep my head with a peace sign, give a fuck about you. When I recline, I'ma need a feast, I never get enough, I know. I barely even touch my food. We skip the appetizers, I slid inside it. When I'm done, I'm like, what the fuck I do? Now her head's on my sleeve, and my hands on her weave. She wanna stay and parlay and conversate over trees, but now I'm ready to leave, and I'm just wondering where my keys is at.
They put a cross on Jesus' back.
I just wish, like, it would have made, like, the verse that D Smoke, the verse was good, but the chorus, he's talking about fucking hoes chilling and parlaying, and then the chorus is, they put a cross on Jesus' back. They made him crawl till his knees is black, and it's like, wait, what? What?
They made him crawl till his knees was black. They put a cross on Jesus' back. They made him crawl till his knees was black. One time by the pull up, one time by the pull up. Tell them niggas stop doing pull-ups on the stop sign. Assembly line with this Glock 9. We don't toss that, tell her put it in a purse. We live this real life shit, then put it in a verse. Bitches frequently asking me, do them bullets really hurt? Can't answer no questions unless you really from the turf. But I can put you on. See your curves from them curves that I swerved up on. Legs so smooth, the type of thighs you sniff a bird up on. Fuck the Summer Walker. No matter how many times we done heard that song, they kill on your back. Scoop them kids up with this shirt that's on. Back to the block. When niggas stay active, no drama teachers. Pour OE out for I lost one and stay elevated like Balenciaga sneakers. Inglewood the Compton, Space Jams on, shot it out with monsters. 13 to your back, Tristan Thompson. K-Jam like the chopper had a conscience. Every nigga gotta watch how he moving. Every picture got a nigga next to Judas. Every nigga got his own cross to bed. And that's the reason that they put a cross on Jesus' back. They made him crawl till his knees was black. They put a cross on Jesus' back. They made him crawl till his knees was black. This is J Sunday service with killers and murderers. Once the herd is coming, don't let them niggas in the church with us. This is J Sunday service with killers and murderers. Once the herd is coming, don't let them niggas in the church with us.
The beat is hard. Like, the beat is fire. D Smoke came with it, crazy flow, crazy wordplay, real poetic. Game kind of morphed into D Smoke. Kind of morphed Shane sung them a little bit, took his flow, made it flow well. But that chorus and those verses, it don't match to me. It don't match. Like, it doesn't make sense. That y'all just giving me lifestyle raps, but the chorus is, they put a cross on Jesus' back. It made him crawl until his knees is black. It just doesn't, it's not adding up to me. But that's just me sitting down, overthinking the product. It sounded good. That's all that really matters.
lawyer's son died in his sleep last night. Got me thinking about who I was in my past life. To be surrounded by so much.
Wait. Game. Shit. Okay. If this... Your lawyer's son died in his sleep is the last song on your album for your last album. This is how you gonna go out? Alright. I see. But with Ed Sheeran on the album, you could've got somebody more powerful.
My lawyer's son died.
Before we even get into it, just hearing those chords right there and the way you starting off this song, why wouldn't you get Marsha Ambrosia for this song? Why would you? No.
Sleep last night. Got me thinking about who I was in my past life. To be surrounded by so much pain. I understand my karma, but why is theirs the same? Two good people, two amazing sons. Just yesterday they had both, now they raising one. I look at the clouds and just think I could lose mine or they could lose me in one blink. When I think one day it all ends, I start to drink and fathom suicide, cause I was almost on the brink. And it feel like my family been jinxed ever since I found my grandmother stiff leaning over the kitchen sink. I could cry enough tears to float Noah's Ark. Perfect health, but she died of a broken heart. And after that it was a domino effect. First my uncle, then my daddy, I guess I'm in line next.
I got lost on the roadside. Yeah, I lost my way. I give thanks to the Most High.
Fuck. Why Ed Sheeran? Why? And I'm not. I have no problem with it. Not for this though. Not for this one. You needed some. You could have got Miguel. I'm trying to think of something with some soul. Music Soul Child still singing? Bilal? D'Angelo was just on Rhapsody album. Like, you needed some soul for this. John Legend, they usually go with John Legend. What happened to the John Legend feature? Come on, Ed. No.
Cause he kept me safe. Hope to God that I don't die. So I pray, if I go, mama, don't cry. I was on the roadside. I was on the roadside.
How come you can't learn a lesson until you go through it? How come you can think about the past but can't go to it? If I could, I would float through it. Walk up to Triple X's BMW window and stick a note to it. Tell him to drive off, the devil coming. Ever since he fell from heaven, he been trying to settle something. I keep the faith and try not to question God, but I got a problem when I see innocent people die. I sympathize with Jews, I sympathize with blacks, sympathize with natives. America's yours if you want it back. Where the hunger at? Probably under a tree in Mississippi by the river where they hunger's at. If Jesus walked, why we all running laps? Feel like ending racism further than where the sun is at. A war to keep people from people, how dumb is that? I guess we shouldn't put our thoughts on the front of hats.
I got lost on the roadside. Yeah, I lost my way. I give thanks to the Most High. Cause he kept me safe. Hope to God that I don't die outside. I was on the roadside. Fall short and my soul will fly. Caught tripping on the other side. I know it happened to me every time. Caught out on the roadside. Thumb high in the windage high. Tell my mama I'ma be alright now. I'll be home in a few weeks soon. Till then I'll sing this song to you. I got lost on the roadside. Yeah, I lost my way. I give thanks to the Most High. Cause he kept me safe. Hope to God that I don't die. So I pray, if I go, mama, don't cry. I was on the roadside. I got lost on the roadside. Yeah, I lost my way. I give thanks to the Most High. Cause he kept me safe. Hope to God that I don't die. So I pray, if I go, mama, don't cry. I was on the roadside. was on the roadside.
I didn't factor in at the beginning of the video that it is just acoustic guitar and Ed singing, so it probably was an Ed song to begin with, and Game got on it. That would, because I'm not saying like him and Ed have history. He worked with Ed early in his career, early on, but Ed Sheeran is a good look, numbers wise. Got the numbers to back him up. But you know, if you're gonna go the pop route, you could have did Bruno Mars. I think he has more soul than Ed. Ed has more soul than like a Jason Derulo. You know what I mean? I'm trying to put him in trying to go for the pop soul artists. There's the Brunos, the Eds, the Jason Derulos. That's like, it's not too many male ones like that. The Justin Timberlakes. Stuff like that. Then you have your Bilals, your D'Angelos, your Indy Iries, your Jill Scotts, your Marsha Ambrosies. You know, it's levels to the chorus, what you want on there. So if you was going for the pop look, I guess Ed is. I don't know. I just, man, it sounded like it was an Ed song. So we moving on. It's the end of the album anyway. I sat through this whole album to end it off like this. I'm kind of disappointed that he ended like this, man. Okay, I can get the bad shit out the way real quick. Game. If just so happens to cross and you're bored and you're just on YouTube looking at shit, name searching, this album is long as fuck. This album is long. You could have like broke this down, took off a lot of fat, made 2 albums. But I know this is the last album on your contract, so I get it. Like that. Let's get this shit out the way, moving on, kick my feet up, live my life a little bit. Get all that. But, very long album. Took me a while to really sit down with it, get through it, enjoy it. I didn't want to just listen to it one time, you know, other than when I was recording. Like my first reactions, everything I recorded is just my first time listening to any song. But I will go back on my commutes, listen to the album, you know, live with it a little bit. Favorite songs on the album: City of Sin starts off fire. That Ed Sheeran work right there. Then No Smoke. You had Miguel. So yeah, I didn't even think about that. Now that I'm thinking about when I was ranting about the last song, you had Miguel on the album. Oh, whatever. Anyway, did like No Smoke. $500. It's fire, but I can't say it. I really skipped that when I would go back to the album. I really would skip that. I skipped The Lights, skip Carmen Electra. I like Dead Homies. Gold Daytonas, hard. West Side, still my favorite song on the album. Delivery, beat, incredible. 40 Ounce Love, that was cool. Gucci Flip Flops. I don't like the chorus, but the beat is hard. Game Versus is hard. Born to Rap is cool. Welcome Home, my second favorite on the album. Help Me Interlude, dope interlude. I didn't want to write this. I like that. Marshall was on there. Man, super hard. The Code, no. Stay Down, no. Hug the Block. Depending on the mood, I like it, but sometimes I skip it. But I would leave it on the album. Like, I wouldn't take it off of that. Ask For Me, no. Stainless, yes. Gangsters Make the Girls Go Around, depending on the setting. If I'm with a woman, you know what I mean, it works well without having to listen to what she want to listen to, because it's probably like some Cardi B or something. So that's like that's my compromise. So it's like the compromise song. Blood Thicker Than Water, yes. Rewind 2, yes. One Life, yes. Cross on Jesus Back, still on the fence, because the beat and the verses are misleading. If you really pay attention to what they saying in that chorus, it will throw you off. But if you're just listening to the flows, and that beat, you're not gonna pay attention, and it's still gonna jam. So I guess it still works out within itself. Roadside, I get what he was trying to do there, but putting Ed Sheeran on that chorus didn't work for me. Overall, as long as this album is, and as many songs as it is, I actually enjoyed it, like all the way through. I can listen to this album all the way through on my own time, but the go-to songs that I'm for sure gonna just be on a playlist, on my everyday playlist, West Side, Gucci Flip Flops, Welcome Home, for sure. Those are gonna be on my everyday kind of playlist. But if you like The Game, man, you should love this album, because he didn't really stray. The Game is consistent on his albums. He don't really make bad albums.